Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Jerome Strickland channel. Yes, we are back. We are back. We are back. We are out here in beautiful nature among the trees, the beautiful sky, the grass, and the autumn leaves are falling. It's so beautiful when there's this mixture of green and brown, the green leaves and the brown leaves. Yes. And the weather is so nice, very pleasant, upper 60s, low 70s. I don't know what it's like where you are, but it's beautiful here in the state of Georgia. I love the state of Georgia. So, anyway, I'm here and I'm back with another video. I want to welcome everybody back. I hope everyone is doing well. We are all well here. Yes, and I want to make another video. Yes, I'm not going to hold y'all long tonight, but I do want to cross over some information to you. Hopefully it'll help your life. It'll help your manifestation. And just what these videos are about is you taking a walk with me through the woods as we talk about some deep, meaningful, esoteric information. This is what I love to do, and it's a beautiful thing. Yes, I love beautiful things inside and out. But the inside makes the outside beautiful. So what am I going to talk about today? Look at this. Wow, I love nature trails. There's something about them. They're so relaxing. I've been out here before. And this is a very nice, it's not a very long trail. I mean, it's a good ways. But anyway, today what I want to talk about is the magic of the seed. The magic of the seed. Did you know there is magic in the seed? And everything that you see derived from a seed in one way, shape, or form. What I mean by that, there is physical seed, there is financial seed, there is verbal seed, there are seeds of thought, there are seeds of imagination, yes, there are seeds of action. Seed, everything begins with the seed. And out of this seed comes time, and then after the time comes the harvest. This is the whole of existence. When you think of the concept of seed, time, harvest, you'll see everything around you is obedient to that concept. Everything has a seed, everything has a time, and everything has a harvest. And this is what I want to talk about today. The seeds that you are planting in every aspect of your life. What mental seeds are you planting? What verbal seeds are you planting into the universe? What financial seeds are you planting? What seeds of time and effort are you planting? Your life today is the harvest of the seeds that you planted yesterday. And your life tomorrow will be a result of the seeds that you plant today. And right on cue, I got somebody coming this way. You go back and watch my videos, usually within the first 2 or 3 minutes, there's always somebody walking my way. I'm not saying there's some type of strange conspiracy, but I just noticed that pattern, especially on the nature trail. But on a lazy Sunday afternoon, this is what you're gonna see on the nature trails. Do I think I'm the only one that come out here and go walking? No. Yes, And so we're getting ready to. How y'all doing? So I want to talk about the seed, the time, and the harvest. Your life today is a harvest of the seeds you planted yesterday, and your life tomorrow will be a result or a harvest of the seeds you plant today. And I'm talking about every aspect of your life. Your mental seeds, your verbal seeds, your seeds of thought, even your financial seeds. If you plant seeds of fear, you will reap harvest of more things to be fearful of. If you plant seeds of joy into your mind, you will reap a harvest of joy. This is the magic of how to transform your life. Once you understand the concept of seed, time, and harvest, you can basically steer your life in whatever direction you want it to go. Some people do not believe that they can steer their life. They think they are at the mercy of time and chance and circumstance. But in reality, you are in control of every aspect of your life. You just like learning how to drive a car, learning how to steer a ship on the water. You have to learn how to do it. And once you learn how to do it, and you do it for a while, it becomes easy. And the seed time harvest concept is the way you steer your life. So think about the seeds. I got somebody on one of the little four-wheelers coming this way. I definitely got to get out of his way. So as you live your life, you must be cognizant of the seeds that you are planting on a regular basis. So let's begin with the mental seeds. Oh, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? All right. First of all, let's talk about the mental seeds. The seeds, not that you only plant in your mind, but the seeds that you allow to grow in your mind. You know, we plant seeds to each other. You got people, you got mainstream media, you got other people, you got co-workers and family and friends, associates, people on the street, strangers are constantly throwing seeds in your garden. And I made a video about this a while back. And if you allow those seeds to germinate within your mind, you will reap the harvest. But you must be cognizant of the seeds, not only that have been planted in your the garden of your mind, but the seeds that you allow to grow in the garden of your mind. Mental seeds, physical seeds, meaning if you don't eat right, you don't never exercise, you don't even go for walks or anything. You don't do anything like that. You don't do anything physical, but you're planting seeds of junk food, eating fatty foods and foods high in cholesterol, and you don't exercise. One day you're going to wake up and you're going to see the harvest from that. Physical seeds. Yes. Financial seeds. Yes. Investing in one way, shape, or form. Investing has a wide variety of ways to invest. There is a wide variety. You can invest in the stock market. And if you plant your seeds in the right stocks or the right soil, that seed will grow. If you do not plant your seeds in the right soil, that seed will not grow. You can invest your seed, your financial seed, into another person, helping someone with your finances. Just doing something to help somebody with your finances. And this person goes on to become very successful in their life because you helped them. You helped them go to school. You helped them out of a bad situation. You planted a seed using your money to help someone. And because of that, they reap the harvest, and you reap the harvest of saying that you helped someone. The seed of giving. The seed of giving is a universal law. If you give, you will receive. If you give sparingly, you will reap sparingly. If you give bountifully, you will reap bountifully. The seed of love. If you plant seeds of love to yourself and to those around you, into your life, regardless of anything else, you just constantly planting seeds of love, you will reap the harvest of love. If you plant the seeds of peace, you'll reap the harvest of peace. What I'm getting at here today, the direction of your life is solely based on nothing else but the different kind of seeds that you have planted. And so you can do, as they say, take inventory of your life. When you take inventory, what does the inventory do? You go back and you analyze the seeds that you have planted in your life, whether it be verbally, mentally, socially, financially, intellectually. Go back, take inventory of the seeds that you have planted in your life. There's somebody coming this way. Somebody walking their dog right there. Oh, I want to make sure I don't step into that hole right there. And so, as you understand this, and you begin to take inventory of your life, you can make the necessary adjustments to the seed, the time, and the harvest. See, when you plant a seed, there's always a certain amount of time, depending on the soil. And also, planting a seed, it will be likened after its own kind. And here's another magic of the seed. Whatever seeds you plant, that fruit you will reap. It is not a Jerome Strickland law. It is not anyone else's law. This is a actual universal law. So what about those people who have planted negative seeds towards themselves and others? Well, there is this thing called time. And see, most people hold on, I had to cancel a call there. Most people, somebody just called me, I'll call them back in a minute. Most people have had to understand this, that it takes time. The seed, the time, and the harvest. When you plant a seed, it will take time, and then you will reap the harvest. So, as a result of this, you must plant good seeds. As a result of this, you must plant good mental seeds. As a result of this, you must plant good financial seeds. As a result of this, you must plant good physical seeds. As you understand the concept of the seed time and harvest, you will begin to take control of your life. If you do not understand the concept of seed time and harvest, your life will appear to be out of control. Yes, your life will appear to be out of control, and it would almost appear to be random. But in actuality, nothing in life, look at this beautiful scenery. Nothing in life is random. It's all based on the seeds that we've planted. So every day, you should go back over your day and think about the seeds that you have planted. Whether it be mentally, verbally, financially, yes. This is how you control and steer your life. You simply do this one thing. You plant good seed. You plant good seed in your mind. You plant good seed into the universe by saying the right things and thinking the right thoughts. You plant good financial seeds by putting your seeds into something positive and good. And you will receive a positive and good seed. It may not necessarily come in the form of finances, but it will come in other forms. Just because you give money doesn't necessarily you're going to get that money back, but you will get the equivalent of that, which is in some ways better, because the universe, if you are in the right frequency and vibration, the universe knows exactly what you need. And so if the universe says, well, if I just give them money, they might not spend it on what they really need. So what the universe will do is you will reap a harvest of the exact equivalent of that. Yes. And so this is how you steer your life. This is how you quote unquote control your life. You see, people have controlled our lives by getting us to by planting seeds in our mind and getting us to plant negative seeds within ourselves, in the garden of our mind. But once you take your control back and understand the concept of seed, time, and harvest, no one else can control your life. Even if they wanted to, they couldn't. It would be nothing they can do. Because in all actuality, God, the universe, the great I am, is living within you. That is the great central seed of you. And once you realize the great I am, the God within, is the seed within you, the etheric seed within you, you will cultivate that seed. You will spend time with that seed. You see, people that spend time with the God within, people that cultivate and they show gratitude and they speak positive words to and within themselves, they have no other choice than to reap a beautiful harvest. But if they do just the opposite, if they don't spend time with the God within, they speak the wrong thoughts, they say the wrong things to and within themselves, they say the wrong things to and within themselves about others, they will reap the harvest of that. But once you realize the seed, time, and harvest concept, you won't have to do that anymore. You will simply plant good seed. Even when your life seems like it's just a total random wreck, if you continue to plant good seeds, through time, there is the harvest. This, like I said a minute ago, this is not a Jerome Strickland law. This is not the president's law. This is not any law of any country or any nationality. This is the law of the one and only universe. So, your life may appear to be random, but I'm sure you'll see if you go back and take inventory of your life. So somebody may say, what about all those people that did do good things? What about all those people that are sowing good seeds and they still find themselves in a messed up situation? What about those people, Jerome Strickland? What about those people? Some of you personally know people that have sown good seeds and they seem to reap the opposite of that. What is that? Why is there are some people who do sow good seeds, but they still seem to get negativity in return? I'm gonna tell you why. Because even though outside they are planting physical seeds, it's their internal seeds. How you doing? It's the internal seed, the seeds that they are planting within themselves. You see, some people can portray and look a certain way on the outside, but their inside could be saying something totally different. So your internal seed is what really matters. You got some people, they do good things. They appear to be great, and they seem to be doing all these great things. But what I would advise you to do, what I would recommend you to do, is pay attention not only to your external seeds that you're planting, but more importantly, pay attention to your internal seed. That's more important than any seeds you can plant, is your internal seeds. And so this is why a lot of people, they appear to be planting good seeds on the outside, but if you really dig down deep, they're planting negative seeds on the inside. And what you see happening, just say for example, someone who pretends like they love, and they love somebody and they like somebody and they're really good at putting on this act, but inside they're saying stuff about that person. They're saying things about, they're saying things within themselves. And so when they're doing that, they're planting seeds within themselves. And it's being reaped openly. That's when it talks about the closet, going in the closet. It talks about going in secret and you'll be rewarded openly. He's talking about the secret of your thoughts, the secrets of your heart. This is where the real seeds are being planted. You see, so somebody can appear like they love everybody and they're doing all these great things on the outside. But if you dig down to the real internal seed, you'll see that it's nothing like that. Many people are very good actors, and they can fool you, me, and everyone else, but they can't fool the universe. They can't fool the God within. God knows the seeds that they are planting on the inside. And see, that's what really matters, is the seed that you plant on the inside. So you must be careful not only of the seeds you plant outwardly, you must be careful of the seeds you plant inwardly. Holding negative thoughts. Not having negative, probably negative thought may come to you. But the question is, do you hold that negative thought? You can have a negative thought and not hold a negative thought. You must ask yourself the question at any given time, am I holding negative thoughts? If you are holding negative thoughts, you are planting seeds. How you doing? That's exactly what you're doing. How you doing now? All right. So, I'm trying to cut through these little woods right here. I'm almost back. You see, this nature trail is really not that long. And so this is what I wanted to convey to you about the seed time and harvest. Your whole life is based on this concept. Whether you believe it or not, whether you agree with it or not, that still doesn't change universal law. And universal law is the seed time and harvest law. And that is not only your external seeds, not the seeds that everybody can see. Putting money in the plate at the church so everybody can see you, acting like you love everybody and you're this great person and you don't never do anything wrong, acting like that you don't have internal resentments. You have to deal with that first, because that's where the real seeds are being planted, within you. In this external world, this is how I said you can tell what your life is like. You can tell what seeds you planted by taking inventory of what your life is like now. If you live a pleasant, beautiful life with peace and love and joy, health and strength, wealth and finances, and abundance, that's a good sign you've been planting mostly good seeds. I don't know if anyone can 100% of the time plant good seed, but you can plant the majority of the seeds you can plant within yourself can be the right seed. See, it's not the seed that you plant without, it's the seed that you plant within. When you give money, for example, pay attention to why you're giving that money. To be seen, or to are you giving out of pride, or are you giving out of are you giving genuinely? When you say I love you, or when you smile at somebody, are you putting on an act, or is it genuine? And this is where the shadow work comes in. You have to be totally honest with yourself in order, and then reverse that seed. So somebody said, how can I stop planting negative seeds within myself and start planting positive seeds? Well, you simply do that. You simply pay attention to the seeds you're planting internally and externally in your life. If you pay attention to your seeds, you can literally shift your life in the way that you want it to go. You got overwhelming majority of people, they don't pay attention to the seeds that they're planting internally and externally. They just live in life. How y'all doing? They just live in life. And they're wondering why their life seems to be in such a random state of affairs. It's because they're not paying attention to their seeds. The seed, time, and harvest. If you plant good internal seeds, meaning your intention and your motives are right, and you're doing what is right internally, regardless of anything, any outcome, or any consequence, you're going to just do what's right. You're going to make sure that your seed of motive is right, your seed of intention is right, that your heart is pure. The heart is the great fertilizer. When you plant a seed in the fertilizer of a good heart, it will grow after its own kind and create a beautiful harvest. Yes. But if you plant a good seed with a bad heart, it's like planting a good seed in bad soil. It's just not going to reap. At least not in the way that you would like it to. No. The pureness of your heart is the great soil that you plant the good seed in. You plant good seed in good soil. Give it love, sunshine, and water. And over time, that seed will reap. You will reap a beautiful harvest. And so, if you want to reap a beautiful harvest of your life, pay attention to the seeds you plant and pay attention to the heart in which you plant them. Yes, don't just plant seeds, but plant seed with the right heart. Pay attention to the seeds you're planting, and pay attention to the heart in which you are planting them. That's word, thought, deed, finances. Every aspect of your life is seed time and harvest. Every aspect. You are seed time and harvest. You are a seed. Your body, your life is a harvest of the seed. This is why you plant good seeds not only in yourself, but plant good seeds in others. I'm not talking about verbally outside, but within your heart and mind. If you plant the right seed about other people in your heart and mind, they might not do it right away, but over time, you will see that person. You will literally transform that person through the planting of the right seeds. That's why I always say, this is just me. If I can't think a positive thought about somebody, I just don't think no thought about them. It's better to think a positive thought. But if you just can't bring yourself to bring a positive thought about somebody, it's best to just not even think about them. Don't even allow them into your mental. Because if you go having a negative thought about somebody, you're planting negative seeds, and they're just going to act a part. You're just going to reap the harvest of the negative thoughts that you're planting towards someone else. So, what I do, if I can't think a positive thought, I just don't think anything about them, and I just keep it moving. Yes. Look at this right here. It's beautiful. Like I said, we are here in this nice shaded little forest, and all of these trees and all of these different, no two trees look exactly alike, but all of these trees started with a seed. They started with a seed. Yes, it started with a seed. So, let me reiterate. I'm finna end this video. Pay attention to the seeds you plant about yourself and others. Pay attention to the seeds and the reasons and the motives behind your planting of the seed. The heart, in other words. If you see yourself about to plant a negative seed, dig that seed up. Find some good soil and plant it there. Because there's times when people do things, even if they make a mistake, thoughts will begin to grow. And as the thought grows, sooner or later, over time, the harvest will come. Pay attention to the seeds you plant inside and out. Pay attention to the heart in which you plant that seed. Plant only good seeds, mentally about other people. If you can't plant a good seed, don't plant no seed. Just leave it as it is. It's better to plant no seed than to plant a negative seed. And if you do plant a negative seed, immediately dig it up, meaning seed of thought. You plant a negative seed, don't let it germinate. Do not let it grow, or else you will reap the harvest of that seed. That's negative thoughts about yourself and others. Yes, when you give money, even if you invest money, if you do it with the right heart, knowing that you want to use that money to help others and to do good, you're investing money with the right heart, instead of a heart of greed and selfishness, but a heart of love and a willingness to share. Then your investments will grow. I'm trying to tell y'all how to invest. You invest with the right heart, and your investments will grow. So that's my video for today. I wanted to give y'all a little talk. I'm getting back. I'm walking almost to the parking lot where I parked at. But I want to give y'all a little talk about seed time and harvest. Seed time and harvest. Your mental seed, your physical seed, your financial seed, your verbal seed. Think about the seeds that are coming out of your mouth. Every time you say a word, good or bad, it's planting a seed in the atmosphere. It's planting a seed into the universe. Yes. Every time you give money and invest money, you're planting a seed into the universe. Anytime you have a thought, good or bad, you're planting that seed into the universe. Anytime you do unhealthy things and don't exercise, and you don't love yourself, you don't forgive yourself and others, you're planting that seed into the universe. The universe is just a big garden, and the universe is really inside of you. All the stuff you see outside of you is just the harvest of that universe inside of you. Yes. So I'm about to end this video. I want to thank y'all for coming back to my video. Yes. And I hope everyone is having a beautiful, wonderful life, and they are planting only good seeds and loving themselves. They're planting good seeds with the right heart. I'm gonna pan this little nature spot right here. Yes. And that's my video for the week. I hope all is well, and I'll see y'all next week. God bless.